Joining us now is the Hill's Julia Manchester. Julia, this is a rare topic. We just heard Xavier speak with some older Americans, but most Americans agree that a CBS News YouGov poll from earlier this month found that almost 80% of Americans believe there should be a maximum age limit for elected officials. Almost half believe that maximum age should be 70 years old. Is this something we could see lawmakers push for?
You know, it's something I think we could see talked about on Capitol Hill, Nick. But the issue is that a lot of the leading lawmakers on Capitol Hill, like Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, for example, are older lawmakers. You have a lot of influential older lawmakers on both sides of the aisle. Dianne Feinstein, Chuck Grassley, Mitch McConnell, like I said, the list goes on. So until those lawmakers, the most influential leaders, really come around to this, I don't think we'll really start to see a serious discussion on this going forward.
And Speaker Pelosi, you know, all of the names
Yes.
that you mentioned, all of them carry a big stick and a lot of influence. Our latest NewsNation Decision Desk HQ poll found over 80% of voters are concerned about Joe Biden's age affecting his ability to serve as president. Over 60% feel the same about former President Trump. How big of an issue do you think this is for voters going into the 2024 election, where the two leading candidates are 80 and 77 years old, respectively?
Yeah, so when we look at the primary, Nick, it doesn't seem like it's an issue right now because we see that Trump and Biden are leading their respective primaries. However, I think there is a sense of fatigue, really a yearning for something new among maybe more independent, moderate voters or the general election, sort of outside of those primary bubbles. I think a lot of voters feel that they have a forced choice between Donald Trump and Joe Biden right now, and they want some new blood really in the rank. And you're really hearing that from candidates like Ron DeSantis, like Nikki Haley. You know, on the Democratic side, there are certainly a number of younger up-and-coming lawmakers and governors who very much are seen as prospective candidates for the bench in 2028. But so far, they're rallying behind President Biden.
Julia, I've got less than a minute, and you know I want to get to Senator Mitt Romney, who announced Wednesday that he will not be running for re-election next year and acknowledged age as a factor in his decision. And we can agree, seems to have complete acuity. But does his announcement put new pressure on older lawmakers to retire?
It does, and it particularly puts pressure on Mitch McConnell, Mitt Romney's boss right now. I think Mitch McConnell and Mitt Romney obviously have a good relationship. I don't think Mitch McConnell wanted Mitt Romney to retire. There was definitely a push to get him to run for re-election, but Mitt Romney is saying, look, we need new, younger blood. So it puts pressure on Mitch McConnell, but you know, right now, no sign that a leader like Mitch McConnell or any of these older lawmakers, Republican or Democrat, are going to be stepping
Julia,
aside
in so many ways,
soon.
it seems like it's trying to get that older relative in your own family to give up those keys, and they don't want to give up those keys. Julia Manchester, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.